we showed a different, mature side to our play. We were able to manage the game. We were able to defend well when we had to. But even today in the second half, we created probably 4 clear-cut opportunities that, if you want to be critical, we should take them. And you have to highlight the performance of the Stoke's goalkeeper Butland, that I thought he controlled 3 or 4 big moments.
Disappointing result, disappointing performance. In fairness, I thought we started really brightly. I thought our general play was okay, and then unfortunately I think the first real attack they were able to get a penalty, and we were 1-0 down.
But overall, to keep a clean sheet, to come to the Britannia Stadium and get that scoreline, and more than that is the controlling performance that we had, is very, very pleasing. I think it shows you how far we've come this season, and how hungry the group is to finish the season really, really strong.
Still thought we were the more dominant team. Lo and behold, we made a mistake at a set play. First corner I think they didn't mark, and I think the second shortest player, I think, hit the ball into the net from 8 yards out, so 2-0 down. You're scratching your head wondering how the hell that's happened. Still kept on probing, and then we made a fundamental error and a mistake at a key time in the game, just before half time. So square pass from Philip Walshide, obviously, and Lennon, credit to him, he's on the front foot and the wind at his back, and finished well. So 3-0 down at half time is always going to be difficult for us.
Was the 4-3 defeat a good motivation for today?
No, any time that we've thrown a lead away has been a motivation. I think today we saw it as a real challenge for ourselves, because we got a very good win against Newcastle, but we wanted to get that back-to-back win. In football, the hardest thing to do is to get a 2-goal lead, to be able to have the quality or the mentality of going and scoring goals and getting those leads. That's the hardest thing, and for us we've done too many times the hard thing, and it's never been reflected in the scoreline. The Stoke game was a tough one, because we got ourselves in front 3-2 up, and we should have managed that situation a little bit better. But I don't think we needed any extra motivation, that the inner self-belief that we can do a lot better, and that we need to reflect the scorelines very, very quickly in what we're doing on the pitch.
On a positive, there weren't too many today, to be perfectly honest, but the one positive we'll take out was obviously Gianelli Mbula. I thought came on in his first game. I think throughout the game he wanted to get on the ball, and his passing was accurate, and I don't think he misplaced a pass in the whole 90 minutes.
And traditionally, the second half of the season you do push on with it. What's the ambition?
To be as high as we can. So we're very much excited, but we want to be as good as we can, and that's impossible to tell until we finish the season. We
had to just get out the players that were out there. I mean, Glenn Johnson's been struggling for quite some time as well. Mark Muniesa has only just come back into the team. Eric Peters has got a gash on his shin from Tuesday night rather, but they aren't excuses. That's just the reality of where we find ourselves at the moment. So we're a little bit threadbare at the back, but sometimes you've got to help yourself defensively as well, and that means the whole team has to contribute to that, not just the guys at the back. So we've got an opportunity this week, leading into the Bournemouth game's first week for quite some time, that we'll be able to get on the training pitch and do some specific work. Is up to this point, the last 5, 6, 7 weeks, it's been more about playing and recovering. So we've only, from now to the end of the season, we've only got, for the most part, 1 game a week for most weeks. Then hopefully we'll make sure we get down to the fundamentals, basics, all those cliches you want, and make sure we're back on track next weekend. I mean, we've just come through a really tough period. You look at the games that we played. We played Everton home and away, Man United home and away, Liverpool home and away, Arsenal here, Leicester. We've shown today what a good team they are. So we've had a tough period, which hasn't been easy to get through. And we've done okay in some games, but the last week or so it's been a struggle.